everyone, hope that you are doing well today. Today is January 23rd. It is 11:06 a.m. on Thursday. And so welcome back if you are returning back. I'm still in the hotel and I was able to pay for today's shelter. I don't have no money to pay for tomorrow's shelter, but I'm trusting in the Most High God, the Lord God, Jehovah, to bring it through and to work through people to bring it through. If you're brand spanking new, I'm not a beggar. I do a lot of criminal work and warfare on my platforms because I'm dealing with criminal and people thinking that they can override people's platforms, get away from, thieving, murder, whatever it is. And so I will be a voice for any given person. I interject my own stuff because I've been segregated and people act like I don't have a right to breathe this breath, that God also put breath inside of them and thinking that they're going to control and dictate and stuff like that. And God himself ain't a freaking dictator. But I am dealing with that kind of stuff. And so I just get up in here. I'm very straightforward because I'm talking to the people that are doing the crap. Right? Y'all are breaking the law right now as I speak. God told me to. He told me right before I got started. I was having a little conversation, and anyway, you all are going to go to jail, so it really doesn't matter. And I'm talking to specific people behind the scenes. You are going to jail. Anyway, let's get started. See what comes out here. I need help, folks, and I expect the people of God to get up and to help me. It'll all come back to you. It will all come back to you. I promise you that. It will all come back. Let's get started. So, we have the King of Swords here, and some type of quick communication is coming out, or somebody very sharp is here. Somebody could be, I'm hearing somebody's being rushed to the hospital possibly as well, or it just wants to jump out, just hit me that way. Something quick in communication, could be secretive as well. Why is this King of Swords here? Okay, he's a manipulator. It's got a consequence, doofus. It's got a consequence. We had IT workers come out 2 days ago. Okay, this is a manipulation. You're breaking the law. I got your recorded evidence and documented. You go to jail. Anyway, this is a change out here going on, and so this is a freaking manipulator. If it is some type of doctor situation out here, they're backwards. The malpractice situation could be out here as well in an investigation. So that's gonna change here. This got a great big I don't know. This has got a consequence. So I just did a face-to-face on my Shannon Hensley Tarot channel on YouTube. And that channel says that I have 9,200 people on that channel. And that channel has been so manipulated by whoever the creep is doing it. If you missed that, it is in the community section, or it either says community or it says post, however it's written there. You can go watch that today. And if you get ticked off at me, I guess you get ticked off at me, but I'm not messing around with people that think that they can mess around with me. I talk about flowers that were sent here and some crap that went on with the stupid idiot thinks they're trying to, I don't even know the person, but they just think that they just play a game with me, and I'm gonna punch this person out in the court of law at the end of some stuff. That was also their act. I don't know what's going on. You do know, and there is a snake in the grass somewhere. Back to back yesterday, snake in the grass came out. There is snake in the grass, and there's a tower right there, and the word tower came out this morning on that first platform as well. Well, this is a destruction on somebody. God brought out the word destruction, that it comes when somebody's haughty. God says that, or when somebody's in their pride, they get really puffed up in their haughtiness, and then a destruction comes. Somebody got a destroying energy out here like never before, with the tower coming down and the whirlwind going around on this nonsense out here, and a manipulative something. If this King of Swords is upright in his authority, he's on top of something. He ain't gonna put up with no nonsense. Because it brings destruction for everybody when you show up that way, folks. It does. It's disgusting. There's something really huge going on today, folks. Really, really huge going on today. Really, really huge. Okay, well, there's a little that was also there. I don't know what that means for anybody, but it was there with some love bomber. They have a sex disease. They coming. They want you to tickety tack on this tower again, and you're gonna die with them. And you better bang it hard, as they're gross. Cause that's all you getting from the freak. Show me this manipulative piece of nutcase out here. So we have the Nine of Pentacles came out last night with all those sharks that were circling around, and the waiting energy came out really strong on my first platform today. And there has been an investment because somebody was saying, I know I'm going to use this person. I'm going to use them for their money and stuff like that. And somebody was trying to bait somebody to get them trapped and get a bunch of people around them to keep them trapped so that they could all play a little game. And somebody's going to take you to jail and play a little game behind the bars. We're going to see how you feel about that. Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody's got a high discernment on some things, or you do, or you're being used, or you're being targeted. I don't know somebody's wanting you to do something like that. I don't know if somebody's in trouble. We have the Chariot. Somebody's going to get cut and lose their job is what I just heard. Somebody's going to get cut and lose their job. There's pouting going on, or contemplating, or stepping out because I'm bored, and here's my torch. And it's full of a sex disease. You better take the person before you jump in bed with the person and do some type of nasty thing out here. Somebody married out here. It's illegal for your spouse. You're putting your family in some type of destructive nonsense. You really, really, really are. But anyway, you do what you want. You have free rights, or you're supposed to. But this person wants to use somebody. They want to do whatever they want, but you can't. That's what we're dealing with out here with the energy. For collective energy out here. And anyway, God gives us a set of rules, and somebody's willing to be some type of crazy, and they're gonna bring a destruction on themselves and everybody else. But anyway, you need to take this person to the doctor, even if you're just gonna marry this person. And it is okay for you to get married or whatever. Somebody got sex disease because it came out. Somebody manipulating some nonsense out here. Run something going on. Okay? And they don't care about nothing. They're just here to use you. Because you got high discernment, or they think you got the money, and they don't give a rip about nothing because the devil was there. They're an imposter to what they are and everything else. Okay, well, show me. Let me take a different deck here. There is a maladministration out here with that card. I always just say so with it because it has that meaning in the reverse. This is about having to have strength. There's some type of a separating energy. Male and female energy goes back to this births and deaths. There is something medical out here. There's something about somebody's artery being slaughtered out here. This word goes back to somebody's artery and slaughtering, and if there's if that was past energy and somebody was rushed to the doctor and somebody did something in a nasty type of way for whatever reason, somebody would have invested in something happening to somebody that way. Because somebody sits here like this, I'm not going to answer no questions. There's a manipulator for whatever the thing is. This is a manipulator. This word, though, does go back to that energy. Let me make sure. I believe it does. If you're new, there's, a knife, slaughter, to sever an artery is what the pictograph says. Okay, well then there's destructive stuff out here. But God gave a warning on somebody prideful that they're going to be puffed up in their pride and a destruction comes. If something happens to this person, and another wicked party meets another wicked party the same freaking way, that's scripture. You'd be dealing with some brutal person out here, and God's got a way of turning some people's world upside down. Think they can play some games on some people's lives. It don't pay off for nobody. But go ahead and do whatever you want. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know what to say to people anymore. People nuts to me. I know y'all that have your mind know it. When you talk to them, they crazy anymore. What's in the hidden space here? Stupidness. So there's luck or money or something like that is out here, or somebody, fame and glory is out here with this. There's going to be a victory. There is a victory here. God's going to cut something. God's doing it. Somebody's breaking the law. And if the authority's not going to do something, then God's sovereign, and he gave us the power, and he gave the earth to man, is what he said. But he's also sovereign. He didn't take his sovereignty away. I don't know what's going on out here, but there is something going to go down on somebody being destroyed on some nonsense out here. There's a cutting energy out here with that. Again, this is a two-edged sword when it comes out, the pictograph language, and then that wording is going to slaughtering or the artery, okay? And there, so whether that's passed or not, we got somebody manipulative out here doing something, and somebody was waiting in that first reading today, sitting there waiting. They wait to kill somebody because there's money around something. That's what this person does. They use people. I know I use. Came out last night. It's still here. This though says there's going to be a victory. Somebody going to go to jail. This word goes to a prison with the pictograph language. Somebody will go to prison because you're breaking the freaking law in trying to use somebody and manipulate for money and everything else. This also goes back to government as well. It also has a meaning of pride, conceit, and ego. And like I said, God said pride's going to bring the destruction on somebody. The tower's out here. Tower was there twice in that first reading. Somebody's destroying their own self or being some type of fool. What else is in the hidden space? I just can't tolerate it, folks. I just can't tolerate it. I just can't freaking tolerate it. So it jumps over here on this Two of Swords. So there's a light-skinned individual, whether they're white, Caucasian, Orient. I don't know what their ethnicity is, but they are a white-skinned individual. And so for some of you all, this person's sitting here going, I'm not going to answer no questions. I'm pretending, because they're guilty. They know there's prison out here. They've done some crap out here where money is. They filth to God. They filth. Something about a baby come out in the first reading. There it is right there. There's two women involved in something. The story can take you back to timing. The story can take you back to war. The story can take you back to thievery. The story can take you back to wickedness. There's a wickedness going on out here. Okay, well, anyway, something happened to this person, and something happened to this person as well. There's communication out here in the hidden space. That's got some type of pride, conceit, and ego, and money, and some type of wickedness, or somebody's exposing somebody they know the information about, and they're going to go to prison that way. However, it's going down. However, it's freaking going down. They're a freak. God said they a monster, crazy freak. They're criminals. Probably talking to some of y'all right now. I got you recorded the other day on the hack-in on my phone. I got you recorded right in the act. You don't get to take food and shelter away from me and put me out in a freezing cold car that don't work because you slept with the filthy mechanic and gave him your sexual disease and think you're going to snuff me out and take things that are rightfully mine from the music industry and take my stuff. You're not doing that to me. I'm going to have my day in court. You're going to pay for these crimes with an execution. Oh, God already put a death sentence on you. Your sex. It ain't that great. Person's crazy. The letter U is here. Okay, it could be from the UN. It is the letter U. It is written like an N. This is a military rune. This is also making some progress. There is some type of a victory. There is some type of luck and victory and something right up in somebody's face around this wickedness or something about it, whatever the communication's going on. Somebody's getting cut out here on something. Some type of truth is out here. The motto is, I know I perceive communication. Perception, knowledge about the communication. Somebody knows about some type of stupidness and their little secrets. The secrets, I said in the first reading today that secrets were everywhere yesterday. Everywhere. And the secret rune came out, and I said the rune that came out was the secrets rune. It's here. And whatever, this is like, and the word charmer came out on one of my readings yesterday, and this is somebody who likes to put little spells on you. Oh, do you? You filthy, infiltrated, demonic piece of gross. You stink. We don't give a rip about your little magic spells. You're cursing yourself because you're a thief. God says a curse goes into the thief's house. A curse can't light where there's no cause, and somebody just keeps going on and on and on some crap, and you're oppressing, and your cup's getting full, and God's going to make you have a double drink of damnation on what you're doing to some people. Your little secrets, the true secrets are with the righteous, God says. Your secret's stupid. You're a manipulator. Some type of headship is around this. Okay? Somebody can bend somebody to jail. They are. This is making progress out here. It's also bad juju karma. Reaping, sowing, cause and effect is what it represents in the negative. Whoever's got the craziness on them. Okay? Anyway, boomeranged right back upon you, didn't it, ditch? Somebody's vehicle going into a freaking ditch. It says somebody to get up in here and do, because somebody knows the information, and God says, I've commanded you to be strong and of good courage and not to be afraid. And so whoever needs to get up and do something, you've got to go ahead and get up and do something, because these people, they need to be trapped. If somebody's told you ain't going to go here, do that, no, I don't think that they have a right to dictate what you will or will not do. Get out of my freaking way. God is with me. He's my shield. I'm going to go do something here, right now. And you are held accountable because God Almighty is saying to do it. Get up right now. Nobody has a right to do anything. These people need to be trapped. There are people watching people. There's a regret, or they are going to regret something. Well, I'm sure they're already regretful. That's why they keep doing the crap. They think they're going to try to get away with something. Bent over the connection. Oh, so you think you can go manipulate because you don't want somebody to be on technology, on my technology. Why is that? Because they've acted like they were me. For the longest time, I would just, when I first started my platforms, I would be face-to-face. But then I started to just put my hands on my platform, and things began to take place. And I know some of my stuff been ran to France, and so a lot of you YouTube creators need to watch your stuff if you just have your hands and stuff, because it's real easy for them to do a little introduction with their little face, and your hands doing the work, and then bootlegging it and putting their commercials and cha-chinging off the commercials. That money belongs to you and I. Crimes. There's the flattery, wanting to jump out. We ain't flattered by you. It came out real strong with flowers and flattery. We're not flattered by you. The person's got a sex disease, folks. Somebody's bent over some type of a connection. They're trying to flatter somebody. You're going to regret it. It's wickedness out here. That money ain't worth you dying over something. This person is into sacrificing. God says those who sacrifice unto any save him, you shall be destroyed. Here's the word destroyed again. Again, magic is out here. You got somebody think they just go do some crazy in the earth realm. You out of here. You fool. It's your turn. You want to sacrifice it. Don't you want to be the ultimate sacrifice for your demon god? Let me mock you a second here. Let me act crazy, because you are crazy doing that crap in our earth. Somebody is nasty out here. They are nasty out here. That King of Swords came out in the reverse the other day with that nasty, disgusting stuff coming out around him as well. Anyway, money is coming to you. It better be upright. It better be just. It better be given back to where it goes to people. If that's the bribe, because the bribe and the curse came out on the first platform. It would show it right here. There could be two women trying to flatter somebody as well. It's wickedness, and they try to get you making things like, wow, look at all this stuff. Or they may be known, or say they are. They're an imposter to somebody else's work for a lot of people's stuff out here. They wicked, folks. You're going to wish you hadn't, but you go right on ahead. Like I said, you bang it hard. And that's all you're going to freaking get. There is leadership out here. There is leadership out here. I got to be dramatic because it's coming through that way. Don't care what you think about me. It's the truth. A contractor is around this situation. We had a painter come out yesterday. A hammer just came out. Okay, it's out here. We have a contractor of some sort out here. Okay. They're fixing to be raided. Somebody's fixing to go to jail. Good. Whoever this is for, somebody's getting their justice today, because justice assured just came out in the first reading. God, please allow something for me today. Folks, I need help right now. My stuff has been suppressed. You only get half the story unless you're live with me. I need help. I need some food. I need shelter. I need a physical rescue team. I'm by the Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri. I know I can be found. Nothing's too difficult for God. Thank you, Most High. We just call out upon you. Envy. Okay, well, anyway, somebody jealous out here, and they're stupid. They're a lost cause. They're bent over some type of stupid connection situation, whether it's lawful or not, or somebody's got somebody stirred up in something or not. You're not God to take matters in your own hands, but apparently people do. That's why we got crap in the earth, and somebody can go to jail for a matter out here because some wickedness is going on. You can do whatever you want. You can either do a U-turn, but there's some bad karma coming to somebody who's manipulating some crap, and it's going to come with some type of filth with it, folks, and prison at that. It absolutely is. The CH, the Q, and the X kept coming out all day yesterday. The letter U, the letter N, the letter A, the letter Y. There's 2 A connections that are out here. The letter Z is also in this reading. The Q also came out twice, and the Q and A in another language represent somebody vomit, sick. Okay, well, somebody's sick. There's 2 women out here, and we don't have to pick that apart why that's there, why vomit goes back to same-sex stuff, but it does. The letter B and the letter J is also out here in this reading. All right, folks, hate me if you want, but I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. I'm dealing with people being crude. It's got to this point on my platforms, and so until this war that they started for no reason, thinking that they just going to covet after some things, then I'm going to get up in here and I'm going to be ready to contend against some freaks, and I will rebuke them to the pit of hell because they're in error manipulating people, and I'm going to be a voice for people that are hurting for no reason and things like that. So you can either get off my platform or stick around and get behind this work to get wicked people out of our earth realm, thinking that they can just bend you the way they want to use you. And if you want to be a little pawn for somebody, then go ahead, give your life away. But I'm here to fight for people so that they can live and stay. You're going to die someday, and once it's over in this realm, that's it. Can't come back and fix nothing. You're going to have regret. Everybody has regret, right? But you can look forward today to rebuild for upright purposes and get some type of a testimony and come clean about some stuff and rebuild and have some worth about yourself, or you're just going to be a lost cause and you're going to go to the pit of hell, and you're going to just lose your soul in this realm and the next. I don't know who you are, but there's warning out here on these criminals. Do with this message as you will. I need help. My information's down below. May God bless you, and it will come back to you when all this stuff is done. I promise you. Shalom. Stay in peace. But fight hard if you got to.